welcome to my channel. Today's topic, operations on whole numbers, properties of multiplication. So in the previous session we have discussed about the properties of addition. Now we are going through the properties of multiplication. Almost same rules are applicable for the properties of multiplication also as addition. So the first one is closure property. If a comma b are two whole numbers, if a comma b are two whole numbers, a into b also a whole number. This is the closure property of multiplication. If a comma b are two whole numbers, a into b also a whole number. Example, a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 7. 3 into 7, which is a into b, is 21. 21 is also a whole number. So this satisfies this rule. This is closure property under the multiplication. Now the second property which we have in multiplication is same as addition, commutative property. Commutative property, if a comma b are two whole numbers, if a comma b are two whole numbers, a into b is equal to b into a, this is called as commutative property. So if a is equal to 7, b is equal to 8, a into b is equal to b into a, which is 7 into 8 is equal to 8 into 7, 56, 7 8s are 56, 8 7s are 56, 56 is also a whole number and both are same values. This is called as commutative property under the multiplication. And the third one, associative property. Associative property, if a comma b comma c are three whole numbers, a into b into c is equal to a into b into c. This is called as associative property. A is equal to 3, b is equal to 6, c is equal to 8. Now a into b into c is equal to a into b into c. We need to check this. 3 into 6 into 8 is equal to 3 into 6 into 8. 3 6 are 18 into 8, 3 into 6 8s are 48. Now 18 into 8, 18 8s are 8 8s are 64, 6 in the hand, 8 1s are 8, 8 plus 6 144, and 3 8s are 24, 2 in the hand, 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 2 14. So 144 is equal to 144. So associative property also holds in properties of multiplication. Now the next property. Till here all the properties are common with addition. Moving to the fourth property under the multiplication are multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Whenever multiplying with any number, if you are getting the same number itself, then it is called as a multiplicative identity. Example, if a is a whole number, a into 1, 1 into a, the answer will be a only. So 1 is the multiplicative identity. Number 1 is the identity element of identity element of multiplication. This is called as multiplicative identity property under multiplication. So now the next property, multiplication property of 0. Multiplication property of 0. If you are multiplying any number with 0, you are getting the 0 only the answer, that is called as 0 is the multiplicative property of. Now a into 0, 0 into a is 0 only. So whichever number if you are multiplying with 0, if answer is 0, then it is called as 0 property under multiplication. Now the main property which we have under multiplication is distributive property. Distributive property over the addition. Okay, distributive property of multiplication over the addition. Of multiplication over the addition. This is very important. Distributive property of multiplication over the addition. In this, a into b plus c is equal to, a is belongs to b and a is belongs to c. So a is multiplying with b and c both. So a into b plus a into c. This is called as distributive property of multiplication over the addition. They are doing multiplication over the addition. Example, a is equal to 3, b is equal to 2, c is equal to 6. Now 3 into 2 plus 6 is equal to 3 into 2 plus 3 into 6. 3 will be here only. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 2s are 6 plus 6 3s are 18. Now 3 into 8, 3 8s are 24 is equal to 6 plus 18, 24. So this true follows the under multiplication distributive property of multiplication over the addition. It follows the rule. And next one, distributive property of multiplication. Next rule, distributive property of multiplication over the subtraction. This rule follows a into b minus c, which is a into b minus a into c. This always eligible only when b is greater than or equal to c. If it is less than or equal to c, this rule will not be applicable. Example, a is equal to 2, b is equal to 6, c is equal to 3. Now 2 into 6 minus 3 is equal to 2 into 6 minus 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is equal to 2 6 are 12 minus 2 3s are 6. 6 is equal to 6. This follows the rule when it is b is greater than or equal to c. And the next property, this ends the properties of multiplication. So whatever we have learned now are, first one is closure, commutative, associative, multiplicative identity, multiplication property of 0, property of 0, distributive property of multiplication over the addition, and the last one is distributive property of multiplication over the subtraction. These are the rules which I taught so far. Closure property comes A is equal to A comma B are whole numbers, A into B also a whole number. Commutative, A into B is equal to B into A. Associative, A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Identity, A into 1 is equal to 1 into A is A. 1 is the multiplicative identity, and A into 0, 0 into A is 0. 0 is the property of multiplication. Distributive property over the addition is A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. Over the subtraction is A into B minus C is equal to A into B minus A into C, where B is greater than or equal to C. So this ends the multiplication properties of whole numbers. If you like my video, please share and subscribe. Thank you.